All right. Hi everyone. My name is Abhimanyu. I am from IIIT Delhi. I am a BTech undergraduate here, and I started in 2018, and I will be graduating in May of 2022. I started this journey in 2017 actually, when I had to take a medical leave for the first year of my BTech. During that part of time, I was mostly at home and I had a lot of free time. So I took up learning how to code and how to design new systems at that point of time. In my university, there used to be this emailing system for every event, for every club that happened, and so there was a lot of people were very frustrated because of that, and that is when I decided to create an application for this. So this was a progressive web app that would let students access the events that were happening inside the university, and this was based on the material design scheme from Google. And that is when I actually realized that creating systems that people could use in their daily lives, I was really fascinated by the idea of creating such systems, and that is why I got into the domain of programming and developing new applications. So subsequently, I took up the Research Funds Management Portal project in my university. I was chosen for this, and the aim of this project was to develop a system, again, the front end, and also the back end, along with the design of it, and how to help the finance department in controlling funds for the professors in university. And then again, I was chosen to develop this application, which was the digital map of IIIT Delhi. It's currently actually deployed in the university on a kiosk in the research building. So that is when I actually realized that I really wanted to keep on continuing doing this, because I wanted people to use things that I created in their daily lives. And in my engineering design projects, we created stuff like smart mirrors which had deep learning enabled, that could track that you were washing your hands properly. And then there was this RFID based wardrobe that could track what kind of clothes you had in your wardrobe. And then lastly, we made this extended reality game, which was like a mix of augmented reality and virtual reality, where you put on the headsets and you had toy guns, and you could basically play the game inside that space. So all of those things I found really interesting, because at the end of it, it was the people who I knew from my daily life and who were going to use those products. Keeping that in mind, I started the journey of SewaHub, which was an application for the gated community in Delhi, which basically allowed people to have notifications for notices and announcements, and have a complaints registration system, and have a visitor management system and stuff like that. So that is actually the first entrepreneurial thing that I did in my years at IIIT Delhi. And post that, so I joined Tweek Labs, and over there I worked as a product management intern. I led the development of the applications for the coaches and the athletes for cricket particularly. They basically have biomechanical sensors on their suits, and they want to analyze the performance and get better at it. So I helped them design an application that the coaches would use and that the athletes would use to track their performance and have a metric about the same. After that, I took up freelancing on Fiverr and freelancer.com, and I did this with a couple of friends, and we landed a couple of clients. And that amplified my belief that I really enjoyed creating applications from scratch, turning an idea into reality. So we took this freelancing thing a step further, and we co-founded a community called lemonade.in. You can check it out at lemonade.in. The basic idea of the company was to take an idea from a person and turn it into reality, which would be like a website or an application for them. So we did this for a couple of clients, and we generated quite some revenue in 2020 to 2021. So we designed a couple of digital products. One of them was Link Plus AI, where people could improve their LinkedIn profiles on suggestions based from the app. Then we also developed this telemedicine application that could help people get in touch with doctors online. We are currently developing an application for the hostels, which will help wardens and the PG owners to manage their rents and send notifications to students, and basically help in the overall day-to-day activities at the hostel more efficiently. And we've also developed multiple forums, websites for startups who are just starting out. And I think that has really helped me to gain a lot of experience in shipping products from 0 to 1, and how to take something that is just an idea, really streamline the thought flow and how the entire business plan is going to be like, and then putting it forward into a complete application. And I think I really enjoy doing that, and that is why I started this company also. Apart from that, we developed a gate pass portal for gated communities in Delhi. which help people to generate gate passes for the domestic help, and we completely automated that entire process for one gated community in New Delhi. Then I was a graphics designer for a NGO called Special Olympics Bharat, which was an NGO for people with intellectual disabilities. Talking about my skills, I am pretty proficient in, I would say my forte has now become design. I am really proficient in Figma, and I do front-end development regularly. I am proficient in software development in JavaScript, React. I am familiar with AWS and Google Cloud Platform. I'm also familiar with AI technologies like scikit-learn, Keras, ImageAI, working with Google Colab notebooks, all of that. And then in terms of programming languages, I know Python, Java, and MATLAB, and I know a bunch of embedded systems also. Then lastly, just concluding, I am really into music and I like to exercise and keep my body healthy. I would be really interested in developing products if they were pertaining to any of these two things. And then lastly, why I want to break into the product management field is because I feel that I really enjoy that center of UX and tech and business. And I feel that I really belong in that center because I enjoy shipping products and taking them from 0 to 1. And I feel that I work really well in cross-functional teams where there are engineers involved, there are designers, there are business people. And that is why I think I want to get into product management.